I'm at a restaurant called Sahara, which is Sudanese style street food. I got a chicken special bowl. It has like chicken, halloumi, some sausage, a lot of hummus, I guess, and some different sauces. The portion size is massive. Not sure if I can finish all that, but we'll see. And then I've also never had this before. It caught my eye because it kind of looked like a straight up bird's nest, which I think it is called that. I think it's Buga nest. It's like pistachio, kind of like a baklava. We'll see how this tastes like, so we'll get to it. I'm gonna like mix it all up, so we'll see. Tofu, some falafel, sausage, it's a tomato, and don't know what this is, but whatever this is. Some cheese. Dude, there's so much stuff in here. Just gonna mix it all up. Some lettuce. Hope for the best. I'm not sure if this is how you're supposed to eat it, but this reminds me of like Korean bibimbap, where you just put a bunch of stuff in a bowl, mix it up and eat it, and it's probably gonna taste good. So let me get some of the falafel. Can't even see what's in here anymore, but just get one big bite. Let's get some of this. Here's my first bite. Cheers. Really flavorful. It's like creamy, salty, savory, a little bit of spice, which is nice. It's pretty heavy though. Like this is a very heavy type of dish. There's not much in here that brightens it up, except like the romaine lettuce, which clearly it's doused in sauce, so you can't really get a feel for it, but the taste is there. I don't even know half the things that are in this thing, but it is quite delicious. And I haven't really had much Sudanese food before. I don't know if I've ever had it. It's really good. Like the hummus is nice. It has like a very nutty flavor, if that makes sense. Sorry, there's a fly. I'm not really sure where the nuttiness is coming from. Maybe it's one of the sauces, but the chicken and the meat is really good. Dude, get this freaking fly out of here. It's so annoying. And I think this might be like sweet potato. I'm not sure. This is good. Like I said though, very heavy. Not sure I can finish it all. No, who am I kidding? I'm gonna finish this whole thing, but it is a lot of food. Here's some with sausage. I don't know if this is like tofu or something. We'll see. So just like a fried potato maybe. That was indeed a fried potato. Pretty good. Got some nice falafel. Can't go wrong with falafel. Just gonna hold this and eat a couple bites so you can actually see what's happening. It's another beautiful day here in Berlin. A little overcast, but it's actually really nice. Currently doing a bike tour. So I rented a bike for the day. I'm just biking around all of Berlin, going through all the different sites. I think the full ride is gonna be 35 kilometers. I'm about halfway done. Been about 2 hours. Really great sights. Saw a lot of the Berlin Wall. the area where they had like the ceremonies. Jesus, I hate this fly so much. I want to kill this thing so bad. If you're ever visiting a new city, highly recommend doing like a bike tour. And I was actually gonna do like a guided tour with a group, but I was late, so they just gave me a free bike for the day. I think it actually worked out better because then you can kind of make your own schedule, stop where you want to stop. For example, to get some Sahara Sudanese food, I just made this random stop middle of the day. And if I was with a group, we'd kind of be on a regimen to like keep going. And so this, you can kind of take it at your own pace, explore the city, spend more time in places you actually want to stay, and then skip the spots that you don't really care for. Really good. I feel like visually, it's not the most appetizing. Taste-wise, it's really good. And there's actually a lot of protein in here, which is great. It's been really difficult to find meats and protein, but at the same time, there's a lot of carbs and fat in this as well. So, take what you can get. But it's great food. Delicious Sudanese food in Berlin. Who would have thought? I'm also going to try to do better at actually explaining the flavors. I feel like I don't do well at that. So you have like really nice, rich creaminess and nuttiness coming from the hummus, I suppose, the sauce. It's really great. And you have this like savory saltiness from the cheeses. And then you have obviously the crispiness and saltiness that comes from the falafel. And I think with a dish like this, where you're mixing so many different components together, there's a lot of flavors going on at the same time, and they all complement each other quite well. I'd say the texture is really important. A lot of it is just kind of like a mushy texture. So without the falafel, it would probably be a little bit too one note. I will say, like, even with the falafel, it is still a little stagnant. I wish there were some crisp crunch in it, like maybe even some of these pistachio pieces sprinkled on top. I think that'd be really good. But it is a really solid, good dish. Great amount of food. Tasty. A little messy, but overall really tasty. Would definitely recommend. And honestly looking forward to trying more Sudanese food. I feel like this alone, it's probably like 1,500 calories. It's a lot of food. Ridiculous amount of food. Here's the last bite. Again, honestly surprised I was able to finish all this. Easily like 1,500 calories. I'm probably not going to eat anything for the rest of the day. I am extremely full. Kind of struggling right now. But again, it was tasty. So big shout out to Sahara, the Sudanese street food restaurant. Clean Plate Club. It is blisteringly sunny and bright, but here we're gonna try this. It's like a baklava of sorts, Sudanese dessert. It's like pistachio. Literally looks like a bird's nest, and I think it's called Vogel nest, which translates to bird's nest. Yeah, let's try it out. Take a bite. Here we go. Oh, look at this. A lot of syrupy goodness. Very baklava-esque. Do you see it? Really good. Super sweet though. Oh my god. Feels like hairy sugar. Does that make sense? Crispy, hairy sugar. Pistachios are candied pistachios. So you get the pistachio flavor, but it is quite overwhelming with like sweetness. Really good though. Would recommend, but I wish this was smaller because I can't finish this. I'm not a big sweets guy, but this just looked too crazy to not eat. Now it's like falling apart. Yikes. Alright, well, thank you Sudanese food. You are absolutely delicious. And cheers. See you guys on the next one.